Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us, and for this special figure showcase and review we're going to be looking at the 2000 Supercar Robo triple pack Botcon Japan exclusive. So what we're going to do in a second, we are going to open up this box. We're going to have a look at the contents inside. Inside this pack there are 3 individual bots. This video is going to concentrate on Speedbreaker only. Speedbreaker was the Japanese name for sideburn that was released by Hasbro, so hopefully you'll recognize him and it'll look familiar. So because we've obviously got both, we're going to do some comparisons between the two. We'll have a detailed look at how he displays in both modes, and I'll give you a little bit of history about this pack as well. So as I'm turning the box around, just so you can appreciate the lovely artwork of what are commonly referred to as the 3 brothers, what I'm going to tell you about this set is it's an exclusive set, first available at the Osaka Toyline show on September the 24th in the year 2000, and then again at Super Festival 19th on October the 19th. It originally retailed for 6,000 yen and it's limited to 1,500 pieces in total. Between the 2 shows he was also available at botcon Japan 2000, so that could be why you've not seen this. And if you're new to this channel, I just love collecting Japanese exclusive figures. So the set is pretty much unused to my knowledge, so again you're gonna have to bear with me with this as I unbox them and indeed get the correct accessories and stuff. So yeah, there's all the instructions sealed up. I'm not going to open the instructions because I've got the RID version. So there are the 3 figures, and I'm sure, as I say, these are now looking a lot more familiar. I'm just going to separate this and bring this over here. So what we're going to do then, as I say, let's have a detailed look at him in his alternate mode first and foremost, and that is absolutely beautiful. It's popping, even though it's translucent. Look at it, it's reflecting, it's looking absolutely stunning. And the other interesting thing about this figure is it came out a full year before this one. So before the Hasbro version, this was released, even this special edition was released a full year before the RID one. We've got some lovely rubber tyres, we've got the gold rims, we've got the gold and silver chrome in the engine. We've of course got lots of visible parts underneath and on the top, and that is of course again because it's translucent, and to be honest you can see a lot of the parts in just the standard version. Right, so this is the standard version's accessories. I'm just going to set him free as well so we can do some straight up comparisons as well, like so. Right, let's move these here, and while I just leave them there for 2 seconds, I'm going to open up the accessories so we can have a look at how different they are. So of course they're different colours, they're totally different actually. So whereas you had the silver chrome on the RID version, you've now got gold chrome. And again, to be fair, both of these look lovely, they look really nice. And where we had the blue staff with the RID, we've got the red with the other. And of course we can attach this now. I'm going to attach this in a second. I'm just going to have a quick look. In fact, let's just do some comparisons between them going this way. I love the fact that there's still chrome on these, and if I'm being completely honest, RID's toy line is one that I never really collected, because in the year 2000 I was mainly just buying G1 back instead of the newer stuff. So there they are. Let's just have a quick look at where these parts are going to go. So if we're looking underneath, there we go, there's the 2 tab cutouts there where this can go, and indeed it will. Now this might not, because again it is a brand new toy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that there, and I'm going to show you how it would go with this. So that would just fit, yeah, there you go, underneath, no problem. In fact, let's do it, let's pop it underneath. It shouldn't be too, oh no, it is, it's obviously never been pushed there before. It's just about staying, it's not going all the way in. It would sit underneath, no problem whatsoever, but again, that's never been done. I'm going to leave that there for now then, and what I'm going to do, we need to come back and we need to have a look at them in their robot mode, and again see how they look like that. Okay, we're back, and as you can see he's in his robot mode. Quick apologies for no transformation process on this video. Couple of reasons. One is to keep the main length of the video down, and 2 is not to spoil it for people who intend to go out and purchase one of these figures who don't want it spoiling for themselves. And also I'm sure you can appreciate two things. One, it's a brand new toy, so I wanted to be extra careful. And of course, two, it is made with clear plastic. Again, even more reason to be extra careful. But for that reason as well, I've got the RID sideburn as well to show you what we can and can't do with all of his accessories. Now, in all honesty, again, total first experience with this figure, and indeed with sideburn, in all honesty. It's just a bit of a, I suppose, it's like a shell former, isn't it? I suppose it's a bit like what RC is like nowadays. Except I think with the fact that you've got the translucent plastic, looks a lot better. It doesn't look as much as that. As I say, this has got so much kibble. I suppose the good thing as well is that you can decide how you want to hide it. So with this, I've sort of tucked it all down and folded the doors in. Whereas with the one there, I've managed to just push it all up and have it look like a little bit of extra shoulder stuff. That you can do whatever you want with it. You can see this ball and socket pretty much joints there where it's all held in, so you really have got a complete free to range, loads of motion around where you want to actually put it. Robot mode itself is great. Look at it, we've got a beautiful head sculpt. Again, it looks like there's even some chrome there, the metallic on the face. Looks like we've got a little bit of light piping which is going to come through. However, as silly as it may sound, it looks like they've painted over the eyes. I'm just grabbing my torch now, let's have a look. Yeah, so the face has got like sort of light piping, but the eyes are actually painted over, which is a bit, could be a bit of a letdown, but it's not that detrimental. As I say, this is the roof and it doubles up as a shield. You can spin this around to the front, all the way around to the back, or even, as I say, just over the side of his arm, and it's not too detracting. Whereas that, obviously on the original, you can see what I mean, just looks, I don't think it looks that good. There's just too much of it. But with it being the blue color it is, it's too apparent. It really is very visible, and it takes a lot away from the robot. I mean, you can try and spin it around, but as you can see, it just doesn't hide or disguise. Rather, with it being a robot in disguise, it sounds really ironic saying it doesn't disguise and hide itself away. Let's do a quick comparison of the two head sculpts though. To be fair, they're both really good head sculpts. Right, now when it comes to the weapons and the accessories, what you can do, again, I'm going to use the RID figure rather than this particular one here. So let's just balance him up there. So we've got the blades or the pistols or whatever it is that we've just looked at. It looks like there's dual things. To be fair, it can be a pistol. Now, if you wanted to, you can store it away. And to be honest, in the car mode as well, you can store it on the back there like so. There's a little tab, and that's where it will hold. So of course on this version it would just be on that raised white tab there as well. But you can also, as I say, use it as a pistol, and what I'm going to do is exactly that. So I'm going to pop it in his left hand like so. There we go. Oh no, maybe this one hasn't been in either. Oh, it's this way around, isn't it? I think. Let's have a look. Again, totally, oh, there you go. There we go. So maybe it is like a blade, is it? Let's have a look at the picture. No, the picture has got it like a pistol. So that's better. There we go. In it goes like so. And then, of course, we've got the bumper, which is this. And we've got what we've stored underneath. This is now like a crossbow launcher. And yep, there's quite a bit of venom in that. Let's just see if there's any difference, because usually with Takara ones, there's quite a bit more. About the same, to be honest, about the same. But again, you can armor them up with these pieces. So this would go there. You can then attach this in the hand. Now I'm imagining this is going to make them top heavy. Not too bad. Let's have a go, actually. Let's have a go. If it fits in the hands, then we'll do it. But if it doesn't, I'm not going to force it. Just about. And to be honest, I think this one with the weapons, this makes the botcon version look much better. I think the color scheme just seems to work, as I've already said, with the fact that this whole part here, this roof part, is translucent. I'm just gonna, is it gonna go? I probably shouldn't be doing this, but I like to try and do the best videos I can and give people, you know, the opportunity to see these figures. Right, that'll hold there for now. And what I was trying to say is, I'm sure you'll agree that the colour scheme with these weapons and the fact that that is translucent just makes it look that little bit better, in honesty. Right, to be honest, I don't think there's much more to say about these. I am probably going to display him in this robot mode, so I'm not going to be transforming him back probably ever again. However, I will do a quick video transforming him just for people who want to see it. And then, yeah, let me know in the comments what you think of him. Is it a figure that you think now you've seen it, you might want to try and search for yourself? If you do, as I say, I'll have the full name and description of him. I've just noticed the shoulder part for here wasn't fully in, so what you'd need to do is lift the chest up and click the arm in there like so. There we go. Yeah, maybe you might like to search for one now yourself, or are you happy with your standard RID version? Let me know in the comments, guys. Thanks for watching. And oh, there you go. I always keep my bloopers in as well, so I'm going to keep that in. And I was also just about to say thank you to all of the long-term subscribers and viewers of this channel. This is going to be the last of the videos of Toys R Us in this room before we move into the new one. Thanks everybody for your support, and take care.